Good morning, teammates. It's time to get excited. December is here. We got a new book to read. We're reading Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Oh my goodness, let's get into it. All right, so this is Psycho-Cybernetics. He's talking about psycho, the mind. Cybernetics is a machine, how the mind works like a machine. He's studying that. So the preface alone was good for me. I was getting excited. So right at the end of the preface, he's talking about what is success. And he says success, Noah Webster defines success as the satisfactory accomplishment of a goal sought for. Creative striving for a goal that is important to you as a result of your own deep felt needs, aspirations, and talents. Then he goes on and says, man is by nature a goal-striving being. And because man is built that way, he is not happy unless he is functioning as he is made to function, as a goal-striver. This true success and true happiness not only go together, but each enhances the other. Teammates, I love reading these. I love reading these. Think about how you think about what you're thinking about books. Because my insight number one, he's saying that man by nature is a goal-striving being. Now he's saying it in his book, but in reality, I know plenty of people, I'll say it like that ain't really striving for much. So the question is, are you really a goal striver or you are a drifter? Andrew Carnegie in How to Raise Your Own Salary says most people are drifting through life. They're not striving for anything specific. Insight number one, you have to ask yourself, are you a goal striver or you are a drifter? You are one or the other. And if you are a goal striver, are you constantly looking for ways to improve? Like in your fitness program, it would be more reps, more weight in less time. It would be more prospects in less time. Better, are you offering more value or increasing? Goal striving, working on getting better and focus on it. That's what I love to do. That's what I enjoy doing. I mean, some people are like, well, you want to work all the time? It sounds like work. Well, it sounds like work to you. It don't sound like work to me. It sounds like playing a game to me, and I love it. Hope you love it too. That's insight number one. And then he's going on over here in chapter 1. He's talking about the self-image, a key to a better life. Ooh-wee. He says, whether we realize it or not, this is in the first chapter on the second page. He says, whether we realize it or not, each of us carries with us a mental blueprint or picture of ourselves. It may be vague and ill-defined to our conscious gaze. In fact, listen to this. In fact, it may not be consciously recognizable at all, but it is there, complete down to the last detail. This self-image is our own conception of the sort of person I am. It has been built up from our own beliefs about ourselves. Teammates, this is so real. Our self-image, he's saying you have one. So my insight number 2 is make sure you are aware of your self-image and you are working on strengthening it, improving it, enhancing it, growing it. That's very important. If not, it is just as detailed as anything, and we may not even be aware of it. Teammates, I grew up in a single family. I grew up in a single-wide trailer next to my granddaddy's hog pen. Literally. Single-wide trailer, you can walk in the front door, you literally take 4 decent steps, and you at the back of it. Teammates, you can't. There ain't even enough room to think. You can't change your mind in that small of a space. But teammates, now our life is so much better. It took years now I didn't realize it at the time, but seeing ourselves living in a big, beautiful home, that's a transformation to go from single-wide trailer thinking to big mansion thinking. That's why I read these books. Hope you enjoy reading them too. All right, let's get into insight number 3. He says, the self-image becomes a golden key to living a better life because of 2 important discoveries. All your actions, feelings, behaviors, even your abilities are consistent with this self-image. Teammates, what you even go for, the goals you set for yourself. You settle for, what do you settle for? What is important to you? All of that is based upon your self-image. And that's on one side, that's good. If you grew up where you were your self-confidence and image was always being built up by your environment, or you grew up, everybody around you are either the example or the warning. Well, you were around the people that they should have been a warning, but you didn't realize it. So they set all these terrible examples for you. So now your self-image is kind of layered with all that you got to get through. Now this is the point. This is the good news. The self-image can be changed. Numerous case histories have shown that one is never too young or never too old to change his self-image and thereby start to live a new life. Oh my goodness, he said it ain't never too late. You better get excited. All your actions, feelings, behaviors, and abilities are going to be consistent with my self-image. That's point one. Point two is, but you can change it. So insight number 3, it's never too late to change. Your self-image will lead to improved actions, feelings, behaviors, and abilities. You will see yourself doing more, going after more. Teammate, I love reading these books. For good God Almighty, we get paid to read these books. I don't know how else I can convey how important this stuff is to you having a prosperous future, especially if you came from where I came from. Love you guys. We'll run this back in tomorrow.